Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today, we're going to be looking at Colorverse Able. And I haven't been able to find Able without Miss Baker sold. So, they come in a set. And this is what they look like. You can find them on pretty much all of the websites. And they're $36 from Jet Pens, $30 from Pen Boutique, and $30 from Goulet. Now, I don't know. I could have swore I saw a small bottle of it somewhere, but it only comes in the big bottles, and it only comes in the pairs when sold. So, there they are. Anyway, we're going to start out this review by looking at Hewlett Packard Inkjet 90-gram, 24-pound copy paper. So, Colorverse Able. Not too flowy ink unless you put down a heavy line. I am using a Monteverde Flex Nib for this review, so we shall see how that works. It is a bleed monster. This was a very generous sample sent from pen friend Annie, which I am very grateful for. I worry, though, that it's going to bleed through everything. Look at this. Bleed through. Oof. That's not good. Alright. Let's get into the Mead. This is Mead 10.5 by 7.5. And if you buy them in September or near school beginning time, you can get them for like 70 cents. It's a green. It's an interesting color of green. It's got a little bit of shading going on. Let's get a closer look at this here, shall we? Some really nice shading going on, depending on the loops and whorls. Ooh, but it did bleed through. Or maybe just some really heavy ghosting. But that looks like peekaboo of bleed through to me. So, what do you think? Alright, let's move on to the Walmart 3x5. 3x5 memo book. Thick. Hello, smeary ink on that page. No bleed through yet. I might totally use the back side of this paper. It's pretty good for 22-cent notebook. Anyway, let's move on to the CVS caliber 6x4 inch. It's a very wet, very smeary ink. I mean, whew, God. I would not use this on CVS. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. This is not an ink that you want to use on CVS caliber paper. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds to dry. Alright, then let's move on to the writing tablet by iScholar.com. Very wet ink, very smeary. Super slow drying time. Anyway. No bleed through on the back. I'd totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, let's move into the Fabriano Ecoquant 85 GSM. Super smeary. Anyway. It's kind of a dull ink. Kind of a blackish green. For fuck's sake. No bleed through on the back. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, let's move on to the Birmingham Pen Company 52 GSM Tomoe River paper, 3x5-ish. 14, 15. And it is still wet. I can see it. So I'm not even going to smear that. But, like, you get an idea of just how wet this is. It's super, super wet. No bleed on the back. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, then let's move on to the Clairefontaine 6-ish by 8-ish French roll paper. Let's see. Super wet ink. I would not trust that this would not smear. Ugh. It's going to be a freaking nightmare. You're going to have to use some blotter paper. Or what I do is I just take a piece of toilet paper, lie it down, and smear it across to keep it from bleeding onto the other side of the paper. Because that is freaking annoying. No bleed through on the back of this paper. I wouldn't expect it to. Alright, now last but not least, we're going to look at yesterday's Marilyn Darling technique. It does kind of look like Mount Fuji with the little clouds over it or something, which is sort of cute. See what kind of trouble we can get into today. Quite a thick amount of water down. Take our paintbrush, dip it in the color, and write it along the bottom. Oh, look at that. Look at it go. Okay. Now take this here brush and check that out. Wow. That's fantastic. Details in. Okay. And we're just going to put this off to the side and let it dry for the day. See what happens. Anyway, I hope that this was enjoyable to some of you. That is all for today. So thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. I love you. Bye.